Hi, my name is Jackie and this is my week 5 video. So for the first section with Karen Taylor, I chose the question about um, the peace framework and which element resonates most with me, and I chose psychological safety. I feel like being safe or feeling that safety and being able to voice your thoughts and feeling safe in an environment is extremely important for me, and it helps me personally like connect with the organization and just my employees and coworkers in general. If I feel like I'm working in a psychologically unsafe environment, um, I tend to not give as many opinions or feedback that might hold, the team back from really like collaborating in a meaningful way. Um, and how that transfers into IO initiatives or everyday business practices include, creating like clear channels for feedback and implementing surveys, and just encouraging open communication and regular check-ins among the team. So by creating those kind of clear channels, you are increasing the level of engagement and the possibility of reaching solutions faster for your issues. For section 2, I chose the question about Linder stressing about willing to hear uncomfortable truths and criticisms, and what mechanisms could IO professionals or leaders use to capture and respond to dissenting voices. So I think the best way to navigate this is to first send out anonymous surveys, or, you know, kind of giving employees a sense of like psychological safety by like letting them come forward with opinions in an anonymous way, because even if there's no retaliation directly, it could affect the way that other people see them, or how their coworkers, or how other people see them for voicing an opinion that might go against what everyone else is thinking. So anonymous surveys are a great way to really hear, um, kind of like with students, you're given a um, at the end of the semester a survey, and I think that's a good way of anonymously sending your opinion so that your voice is heard, but you don't have that fear of retaliation against you. um, yeah, but I think anonymous surveys and having regular one-on-one check-ins. So basically, a supervisor should be checking in with everyone on their team, making sure they're okay, accepting any feedback they have. And even if you're not anonymous, you should feel comfortable telling your supervisor any opinions that you might have, even if it, is a dissenting one. So being able to deal with discomfort is also part of, working in a team when it comes to conflict. There are going to be times where you're not going to agree with what someone is saying, and you have to, you know, be able to kind of confront that in a respectful way, so that it doesn't create any problems later down the line.